Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nyca, and with the little celebrity news, I decided that I wanted to switch it up a little bit more. As I told you guys earlier last week, that we were going to start doing more pre-recorded videos, as well as um, me returning back to talking about stuff that I found to be truly entertaining. Now, the new segment is called Their Business Mind Views, meaning that every time they do something out here, be it in the world of politics, whether it's in entertainment, sports, or the YouTube, I'll come in and do a pre recorded video of what they've been doing and my viewpoint on it all. So, with that being said, let's get into this story about Little Boosie. Boosie. Ugh. What is wrong with him? It's always something. So let's get into this article. I'm going to cite my source as WAFB Channel 9. Um, that's Channel 9. You can go to WAFB.com and you can get that more of the information. I'll also cite my sources in the pinned comment of every video that I do. Okay. Now, Lil Boosie arrested after chaotic show fight in Atlanta. Baton Rouge rapper Lil Boosie, whose real name is Torrance Hatch, is facing new charges after a concert devolved into chaos in Georgia. Boosie was charged Monday, October the 11th, with second-degree criminal property damage, inciting a riot and disorderly conduct and criminal trespassing, all according to the Fulton County Sheriff's Office. The charges stem from a report of vandalism at the State Farm Arena during the Legends of Streets show on October the 1st. That show featured 2 Chainz, Rick Ross, Jeezy, and Gucci Mane. Boosie performance came to a halt when a fight broke out on stage. Now, the police are saying that the person told them Boosie and several of his associates jumped onto the stage and began damaging items that belonged to the production company and the arena. Nobody was injured, luckily, in that incident. He spent the night in the Fulton County Jail and was released on a signature bond the next day. Before the arrest, however, Boosie was kicked off of the tour for a calamity, and he tweeted out about a $5,000 reward offering anybody offering information about a security guard or stagehand allegedly pulling a gun on him and his team at the show. Now, girl, like, this is a prime of example of why some people just can't receive their blessings. For real. Now, this boy has been blessed beyond measure. He really has. He's been blessed beyond measure. He was able to have a very good rap career following an incarceration. He makes money. Now, a lot of people feel like Boosie, because of his trolling nature, that he's less than. A lot of people don't like Boosie because of the things that he said. I don't care for a lot of the things that he said, but to me, his behavior as of late, I've heard some people in different comment sections saying that people be bothering Boosie because he did not sell his soul out to the industry like a lot of people have. I don't know what that got to do with any damn thing. What I do know is this boy he likes to keep his name in the media. He does. He says a lot of disgusting things. But then again, on the flip side, he said things I totally agree with. But I don't understand this. If you were removed from the tour because of your behavior, how did you ever end up in this arena for any of this to happen? Now, I'm sure that more will come out. I'm sure that he ain't probably going to really have these felonies, they going to turn to misdemeanors. Some of this is going to be thrown out. But why keep your name in the spotlight in a negative light? I guess some people say all press is good press. I say that down here because this is a very small sector. But if I was blessed to have a platform and a following such as the size that what he has, I would be very careful about what I put out there for the universe. We're going to see what comes of all of this. We're going to know more about this as this story goes on. And I'm going to be right here to give my opinion. But my thing is this: how did you end up into a fight if you were removed from the tour? Were you removed before that day or at that particular day? When did you get moved off of the tour? And when are you going to start to be an example that your children can follow? I know you don't too much care for some of your children, but you have kids out here. And you also have a lot of young people that look up to you and think you was it. So at what point will you decide that you can still be in the media without saying some of the most ridiculous things? Some of the stuff you say makes sense, but a lot of time you come from the left, and I'm just simply not interested. I don't understand, but we'll find out, and I will cite my source down in the pinned comment so you can go over and read this article for yourself. Next on our list will be talk show host Miss Wendy Williams. Now, we all know Wendy Williams' show is set to return Monday, October the 18th. However, Wendy will not be returning to her show. And it is said that there will be a rotating seat of judges. I mean, not judges, of panels on there. I guess they're going to turn it into something like The View, or else they're going to rotate people to come on and host per day because Wendy is going through a lot with her illness. And I ain't gonna lie, I think Wendy's sick too. And when I say sick, I mean that she's falling off the wagon, and that topple with what she's dealing with is not good for her. But this is the official statement that was released by the Wendy Show, and it reads: The Wendy Show will start airing originals on Monday, October the 18th, with an exciting lineup of guest hosts and panels to be announced shortly. Wendy continues to be under medical supervision and meets with her medical team on a daily basis. She is making progress, but is experiencing serious complications as a direct result of Graves' disease and her thyroid condition. It has been determined that more time is needed before she is able to return to her live hosting duties. Now, to me, like I said, I've heard rumors that Wendy don't even really want to return to the show. That's up for public opinion, not mine. I'm just saying that I feel like if Wendy needs to take a break, because one thing I can give this woman, she is a workaholic. And if she needs time to adjust and to get herself back together, then I would suggest she do so because we don't want her on no stage being like how she was toward the end of last season, where you could definitely tell something was off with her. Now, I found an article on the show from prevention.com. And as always, I will cite that source down in the pinned comments so you can go over and read it for yourself. But we are going to read a little bit of it. The article reads: Wendy Williams will not return to her talk show amid serious complications from Graves' disease. Wendy, 57, is experiencing serious complications as a direct result of Graves' disease and her thyroid condition, per a statement posted on the show's Instagram account. It has been determined that more time is needed before she is able to return to her live hosting duties. Instead, a series of guest hosts and panels will take Williams' place when the show returns on October the 18th. Although the post notes that the talk show host is making progress, it's the third time Williams has delayed her return to TV since September the 9th, when she canceled all public appearances. Season 13 of The Wendy Williams Show was originally slated for a September 20th premiere. It was pushed to October to October the 4th and then October the 18th. Now it will return without its namesake host for now. Wendy continues to be under medical supervision and meets with her medical team on a daily basis. We want her health to be top priority. As soon as she's ready, she will be back in her treasured purple chair. When Williams announced that she had been diagnosed with grave disease, an autoimmune disorder that causes overactive thyroid 3 years ago. She has previously taken extended breaks from her show in 2018 and 2019 and 2020. The host also contracted a breakthrough COVID-19 infection in September, despite being vaccinated. Although a previous announcement assured fans that she has since fully recovered from the virus. I will link this down in the pinned comments so that you can go over and read it for yourselves. But man, take care of you, Wendy. For real, take care of you because your health is your wealth. Now, again, I have heard people saying that she's still, she's falling off the wagon. They're saying that she's back to drinking and whatever else could possibly be going on with her. I don't know. All I'm going to say is Wendy Williams made it possible. So she paved the way for people like a Tasha K, a Lovely T. So she is somebody in this industry, but it is sad that her life has taken this kind of turn. I think her issues really started to manifest when her marriage ended. And I know I saw the little thing where her husband kind of made fun of the fact she's not doing so well. And there is a special place in hell for him for doing that. But if he in fact did it. But I do feel like Wendy should take some time for her. She really needs to. She needs to take some time for herself and try to be a better form of herself than she was before. So I'm not going to disrespect this woman in this broadcast. I ain't gonna say nothing bad. But what I can say is this. I wish her the best. I really do. I hope that she I hope she get it together, man. I really do. Now, I think she did pretty good until her whole life in a way that she didn't like was played out on the media for the world to see. But see, the flip side of it is, Wendy, just like you sat in that purple chair for years and you talked about everybody else in their situations, it don't feel good when the rabbit got the gun, do it? It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. But it is what it is. Again, I'll cite the source of this article down in the pinned comments and you can go over and read it for yourself. We are wishing Wendy Williams I ain't gonna say speed it, just take care of yourself. I wish her nothing but the best because if it had not been a Wendy Williams, it wouldn't have been a lot of folks that we love today. Okay? So she's a legend at what she does. We wish you well, Wendy. We wish you well. And I hope you get back to that purple chair because I want to see what kind of messy stuff you're going to talk about. Now, moving right along, Miss Robbie. Miss Robbie, the owner of Sweetie Pies, still standing by her son Tim, who was arrested in a murder to kill plot against his own family member. She's still standing by him. I don't know how she can do. No, I can't. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I absolutely can't understand how Miss Robbie stands by her child because she loves him. A mother's love is never ending. Okay. Now, in her heart, she may know that this boy is guilty, but she's not gonna walk off on him. I found a little article discussing a little bit about Miss Robbie. It's over there at blackenterprise.com, and I want to just share a little bit of this with you. Okay. The one-time backup singer for Ike and Tina Turner, who later became known as the star of the reality show Welcome to Sweetie Pies, about her hit soul food restaurant, has released her first single and only video. Okay. She actually in the studio working on music, but she also still stands by her son. She's had a tough past several years with unthinkable tragedies, including the death of her 21-year-old grandson, Andre Montgomery, and the rest of her son, Tim Norman, in connection with Montgomery's murder. Miss Robbie is not facing her 80s lying down. She is standing and she is singing. They did an article, they did an interview with her, and I'm going to link it so you can read it for yourself. But what I found so profound about this is this woman probably feel in the guts of her soul that her son is very much so guilty. And people look at her and say, how can she stand behind him? She's his mama. She birthed him in the world. She's nurtured him. She's taken care of him. And she has tried to give him everything that he needed to be successful in life. He made a decision to try to harm, well, a decision to harm someone in his family. And although I understand that she loves her son dearly, I don't know if I could just publicly be out here saying that I'm going to stand by him. I doubt this one right here is kind of hard because this boy obviously did what he's being accused of doing, and they have the evidence right there. Tim don't deserve Miss Riley. He never did. I always felt like he didn't deserve her because who gets out of prison after doing 10 years for robbery and they mama set them up the way Miss Robbie set her family up for success? And there are even some who says that, he waiting to see if she gonna check out so he can get paid. I think he's selfish. I think that he is some form of a psychopath slash sociopath. But I understand how this woman can't turn her back on her child. As a mother of 4 children myself, who I have been tested, but I've never been tested on the level that Miss Robbie has been tested. Therefore, I can't lay no judgment on her if she choosing to hope for the best for her son, even though she know what it is. She's not stupid. She ain't slowed down in her recesses of the mind. But she's not gonna ever just turn her back, and I have to respect that because I don't know. Do y'all really think that these people who have committed heinous crimes, family just totally walk away from them once they are accused and convicted? No, they don't. In your life, you got some family members that have done some things. You may have chosen to walk away from them because it was heinous, but it's somebody in your family that still supports them. I don't think that she's denying what has happened. I think that she's trying to cope through it all. And I give her nothing but blessings and positivity her way. I pray that God helps her and comfort her in the way that she needs to be comforted. Because when everything comes out on this young man in that court, it's going to break her heart. So my prayers up to Miss Robbie. And I will definitely link this article down in the pinned comments for you to go over and read it for yourself so you'll get a fuller scope of what I'm saying. I want to thank you all so much for watching. In closing, as always, remember you do not have to be great to get started, but you must get started in order to be great. And it is the depth of your struggle that will determine the height of your success. Thank you for joining me for the first edition of Their Business, My Views. I am Lady Nyca. Have a great remainder to your day. I plan on doing the same. Bye.